All right, good late morning, guys. How you doing? I got a request here to go ahead and let's do some live trading. Request on how do I scan for some spreads to put on, when I'm doing these trades throughout the day. Radio voice. So figured we'll go ahead and just do a recording here, some live trading. We'll scan, we'll see what we can find. Hopefully we find something to put on and you can actually see start to finish. So that being said, let's get to looking. I do have a scan here that I go through. And I kind of sort it by stock size, 15 to $50, and then greater than 50, and then obviously I have one that's actually over 100 to pull in a little bit more. So to keep things a little bit, I'm going to start with the 15 to 50 scan, and that just pulls up, and I'll touch on that really quick if I can even remember what it pulls up. It's been a long time. So this 15 to 50 scan, pretty much it looks for stocks between 15 and $50. It's got some open interest, and then the IV percent is at least 20%. Ideally, though, you want to sell options with at least 30% IV, but I go 20 just to kind of take a little bit of a look, right? And then I also want to make sure it has no earnings within 3 weeks. So that's pretty much what the scan is. Obviously, liquidity. So within the last 21-day moving averages have to have at least 750,000 in volume. So that being said, that's what this scan is over here. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the big chart, and we're going to sort it by IV. Okay, and there's not a lot. The IVR is really low. Some of the implied volatility is a little bit higher, and that may help out. So I'll go ahead and just kind of scan through. Depending on the trade that I'm looking for, right? If I want to be bullish, I'm going to want to see a little bit of a trend that's trending up, kind of like what SPY looks like right now on the daily chart. If I want to go bullish, maybe throw a vertical on or a naked put. I want it to be trending like this, but ideally pulling back on the day. Okay. And then likewise, if I want to go sideways, I want something to look like this Walmart daily chart, right? Where I'd maybe be interested in an iron condor or a strangle. So all I'm going to do is sort this by the implied volatility and just start going down until I see something I like. And hopefully I do. If not, we'll switch over to the next scan and do it all over again. So here we go. We're just going to start with Overstock. I'm not even going to touch Overstock, but I'm just going to go down. A lot of these names I'm not familiar with either, so I don't want to touch them. So I'm just going to keep going down here. Like Space is on here, but I don't. Space, technically, right? This isn't too bad. It's sideways. Not sure I really like it because it does move a lot. So I'll put Space kind of on my list to look at. Let me write that down here. And then we'll go, I'll make a little list, and then we'll go back and we'll pull them up on Tasty and look to see the options, right? So we got Space. That'll be the first one we look at. I'm not going to touch that one. UAL, that thing. I did like airlines, but man, they're having a heck of a day today. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. I don't like it being up as high as it is. Let's see, Penn. I don't want to touch that one either. Okay. And this is just all I do, guys, right? This one would be like something on the downside. I'd be looking to short or even pick it up since we are on the low. So actually, we're going to skip that. Okay. And once I hit about 20 IVR, I'm going to stop because then it's just too low. A lot of these, I'm going to kind of go through the names, try to do this a little bit faster. Delta, nothing. Let's see, Sage. This thing is a little sideways here. It's not too bad. It's a therapeutical, though. I don't like to do biotechs. Love. There's a burn. Stone. See, that one's already moved. Some of these I'm already in, too, so I'm just kind of getting through them. Yelp, not too bad. Okay, we are, trending down overall below the 200-day, but I like that it's really just been trending up here since. So looking at Yelp, I kind of like it here. Trending up, right? Making them higher lows. We hit a little bit of resistance here, but we're having a red day today. So I'm going to put Yelp on the list as well. Probably this might be a naked put if I do it because it's only a $20 stock. Now let's see what else we got. AIG, right? That one's moving too much. So we're going to wait. Some, like a day like today, though, it might not be the greatest. Might have to wait for a red day. Patience is a virtue. Let's see. WDC, I'm in half these already. Okay, I don't mind. This is a nice for a vertical, not a vertical, excuse me, a strangle or an iron condor. Let's see. Dish, wow. Dish, look at that chart. That's crazy. Dick's Sporting Goods, I think that one has earnings. It already had its earnings. Not too bad. Might not be a bad idea here either. I'm going to keep that one. I'll put that one on the list. Okay. And then let's see. I don't like that. I don't know half these names, but now we're getting into the 20s here on IVR. So we're just going to go through. Bank of America. Nope. All right. First Solar. I don't like that. Okay. Just keep going. I'm going to look at Schwab. Is that Aflac? Aflac. I like the duck. All right. See, this isn't too bad for sideways, other than it's at the top of the channel. So maybe, I mean, we can look at it. What's the volume today? Pretty decent, right? Not even 1 million yet. So, all right, let's see. XOM here. Let's take a look. I don't mind that. It's a little bit of a pullback, not much. It's only barely down, but I'm going to put this one on the watch too, just to check it out. I don't mind that. eBay, right? No, I'm not even touching eBay. All right, EWW Mexico, not too bad. I wish it pulled back a little bit more. HSBC, okay, financials kind of still trending down. What's the volume here today? A little over 1 million. We'll see. Okay, AT&T, that's trending up. All right, we're getting down. All right, so not a lot here to pick off that one. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it up here and change it, everything greater than 50. And start looking here. These are a little bit better. 53 IVR. So we're going to go through these. mRNA. Oh, man, I actually probably wouldn't mind it. I know I said I don't like, but this is a little bit better of a stock. So, but I'm going to pass. Let's see. Zoom. That one's too crazy, too soon. All right, JD again on the highs. I don't want to pick something up on the high. Capital One. Nope. Discover. Nope. Beyond. We literally just got out of Beyond today. And let's see. I mean, this could be an Iron Condor play here, or a string. I'll put it back on the list. We'll take a look at it, but I'm probably not going to touch that one. All right. Let's see. IWM, that one's running. Dollar General. Yeah, wow, look at that. I don't mind that pullback. Okay, it definitely got a bullish trend going on here. All right, riding up along the 8, higher highs, higher lows. I like the pullback to this 8 EMA, so I may consider Dollar General for a vertical play. Okay, so we'll look at that one. Just go with Roku, right? And that might be the true thing, Brandon. We may end up doing that. Spotify, another one. Right? This one's on all-time highs. It pulled back a little bit. I don't mind that. It's kind of consolidating and holding the 8. So Spotify as well. Well, yeah, I've traded before and it's hard to get in, but we'll look at Spot as well. Okay. Either a really wide Iron Condor or possible vertical play there. Let's see. Etsy. I don't like that chart. XBI. I actually don't mind biotech. ETF. And I may actually consider it XBI as well. So let's take a look at that one. I'm getting a little bit of a list here going now. All right, Royal Caribbean. It's too far up in my opinion. Okay, so let's keep looking. XLY was that? Consumer goods. Wow, that thing is moving. XLP. Sometimes, guys, sectors are good too. You don't get big movements versus the individual stock. Let's see. Okay, so this is another sideways one. I'm not familiar with this company. I don't think I've ever traded it. I like to stick with what I'm familiar with. Healthcare sector, not too bad. It's right at the 8. So this one too, I would be considering maybe a slightly skewed bullish strangle or Iron Condor, or even just a straight naked put or vertical. Okay, we're almost near the highs, but we are definitely trending up. So we're gonna run XLV down here. All right. And then I think this will be the only list we go through because we're already got a decent list going here. Now is pulling back a little bit. American Express, that's rocking. All right, Taiwan Semiconductors, no match. Wow, everyone's home, so the online dating is going. But no, Boeing. I don't even want to talk about Boeing right now. All right, JPM. Yeah, see everything. I don't like to pick. I like to pick up stocks, guys. So the way that you're seeing a lot of these. Well, they're bullish, James. Why not just pick up a bullish one? The reason is it's just I want to pick stocks up that are trending long. Then I'll pick them up long. But I don't want to pick them up long when they've had like 2 good green days, right? I would like, had I saw JPM earlier when we had this red day here back on, I think that's what, Tuesday, that would have been me wanting to pick it up. The trend is there. It's strong. I'm waiting for that pullback. So up here, the trend is great. The trend is strong. But if I sold a put here or a vertical here, right, and it maybe has a red day, now I'm upside down. No big deal because it's a spread, but I could have got that better entry on waiting for that red day. So just looking for ones that show me a trend, but aren't, on the top of that trend or the top of that channel. So just going to keep going through here. Twillo's rocking and rolling on all-time highs. I'm not sure I want to touch Twillo. Personal preference, right? Grub. No, I don't like it. Okay, Dollar Tree, we're already in. XLK. If that was down a little bit more, I would actually want to take it. I might take it. Technology's doing good right now. So we'll look at XLK, maybe see what's there, but we're getting low on the IV again. Okay, we're in the 20s. So I think that's where I'm going to stop it. Let's see. There's the Roku. The implied volatility is decent, but it's heading down right now. So I'm not sure yet. I would like to have had it settle. Over here would have been a much better day, not down here. So we'll pass on that. XLU, pass. I think we have enough, you guys. Let's see, Tyson. I actually have Tyson on my watch list already, so we're gonna check that one out. Okay, and I think that'll be it for now. There's Shop with a 59. I actually don't mind Shop either. I like the pullback. Gosh, we're just adding more and more and more to my lists. All right, we're gonna stop. I compiled a decent list here, guys. So far we have Space, Yelp, Dick's Sporting Goods, Mobile, Beyond, which we're probably not gonna touch, Dollar General, Spot, XBI, XLV, and XLK. A couple of sectors there, Tyson and Shop. So we're gonna get over here now to Amit. Today is Thursday, so no. Go over here to Tasty, and we're gonna start pulling them up here. And at this point, right, I'm going to look for, I'm going to put them all on my list here. Look for probabilities, because I'm a probability trader, you guys. That's not Yelp, that's Yelp. I want to find the best possible bang for my buck based on this. And what I mean by that is I'll show you here in 1 second. Let me get these on the watch list. Is that XLU or XLV? Oh crap, I don't remember. XLK, Tyson, and Shop. All right. So now we got the ones on watch. Now I'm just going to go through these and I'm going to see which ones have the best possible play. All right. So you can see here's the IV. So I have it sorted by the IVR right now. And Dick's Sporting Goods actually has the highest on here. And that one was going to be a bullish run. So I'm going to go to July now, right? I go 30 to 45 days out is my time frame that I look for. So being where we're at right now, it's going to be the July cycle. So I go to July here and I'm going to look at this. It's a lower price stock, so most likely I'm going to end up selling a put. And I usually will start about the 30 deltas if it's a vertical, right? And what I mean by vertical would be selling a vertical put spread. But if I'm going to sell just a naked put, I'll usually start at the 20 deltas. So looking at this one, I can't get $1, and I like to get $1 if I go naked on these plays. So not there, not a lot of open interest there. I mean, there's not a lot of open interest, period. So this concerns me too, right? But I can get $1.10. The probabilities here about 77 and an 84. So that's fantastic odds. I don't like putting up $1,200 just for $1. That also is personal preference for me, but to me, if I'm gonna only get $1 in credit, I would like to only put up maybe $500, $600, $400, not $1,200. So for a naked play on Dick's Sporting Goods, not gonna happen. Now, probably not gonna happen as a spread either. This is a pretty small product. $5 wide, don't even get $1.15. So not looking too good here. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and pass on Dick's Sporting Good. We'll look at Spot now, right? So Spot, July cycle. We'll check out the vertical. Man, I don't like being that close to the money. but there's perfect 1/3 the width right there. Probabilities are okay, 62 and 71. So those odds are pretty good. And that puts us almost $10 out of the money at the 33 Delta. I like that. And shop's a big product, so I won't be going naked on that one. So we'll keep shop. That one's looking all right. Let me make a note. Yes, that one looks good. Okay. Next one, Dollar General here. That one was also looking like a vertical. So dividend, not worried about the dividend. Go to July, a little bit bigger product. Let's see, 20 Delta. Can I sell it? 2,400. So no, I wouldn't be doing that. Go to the 30, $5 wide. Not enough credit here on a $5 wide play for a vertical. So I'm going to already say nothing here to Dollar General. So that one's gone, right? That's all I'm doing, guys. I'm looking at probabilities, I'm looking at credit, and I'm looking at buying power if the play is going to be a naked play. So next here is going to be XBI, which is the biotechs. So I like the pullback that one's having right now. And it can only get better if we have more vaccines coming out, right? So we'll look at this. I don't think I want to go naked on a biotech. So I'll start here and just run up a vertical. Can't quite get it there. Let's see. Not getting enough credit. IVR is okay. If I can get $1.40, I might be interested in it. So we'll keep that one on launch. See if we get anything better. I mean, right now shop's looking like it's the best one. Tyson Foods, this one I actually have on my weekly watch list for this week, and I do want to put a strangle on this one. So IVR is decent, implied volatility is decent. So looking at July, I actually originally was looking at the 52s and the 70s. Okay, that's good credit. $1.37 in credit, and only going to cost, can you see that? Yeah, $631 to put on. That's not bad. These odds too, guys, 74% probability and a 90% P50. This one just went to the top of my list. So Tyson, I think it's going to be Tyson here, guys. But let's continue looking here. I actually might skew this a little bullish and change it a hair, right? But we'll look at that if this becomes the good one. All right. Now we'll just look at XLU. Take a look at here. Let's just weed these out. Okay, this one. I don't think I fully like it, but let's just take a quick look. Sell that. I can't get $1. Can't get $1 till 58. It's $900 to put it on. I'm not really feeling it. Not really feeling it. So we're going to cross XLU off the list. Tyson is TSN. Julio, TSN. All right, Beyond. We just got out of this one today, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with getting back in it. Okay. Not sure if I want to be bullish on it, if I want to be sideways. Only because we can see here, right? It is in a little bit of consolidation area. So Strangle or an Iron Condor seems to be the perfect fit. But if it takes off, you know, Beyond has been known to run up a little bit. So let's take a look at both. We'll look at July. I like the IVR, or the IV, excuse me, is 80% in there. Only 31 IVR, but let's just take a look. I'm going to go expected moves this way, skewed a little long, way too much in buying power. So let's change it up a hair. Okay, that's not bad. Skewing this Iron Condor a little bit bullish. Can get almost 1/3 the width. And really good odds, 62% pop and a 73 P50. So I'm going to go ahead and also keep an eye on Beyond. Maybe we'll do 2 trades today. All right, let's see. Next, what's on the next list? We have XOM. Mobile. I was watching this one for a strangle. It actually moved pretty big already, so I don't know. Let's just see how that looks. I can get only $1, 488. Probabilities are fairly decent. Let me just check. 55 is way up here. 42 down there. I'll leave it as a maybe. Okay. I don't want to pick it up for a straight long play because it is actually way up past the 8 moving average. So maybe I'll do question mark, right? All right. Yes, Jason, this is being recorded. All right, next is going to be, we already looked at shop, right? Oh, that was spot. Spot was the yes one. All right, now shop. This one's pulling back today almost to the 21. Shop looks pretty good. Definitely not selling a naked plane here. This one has a very large bid-ask spread and may have to give up some to actually get in it. It's hard to get in. $2, so that's actually too much credit here. So that looks reasonable. 67.75. Good odds at 670. That is below support. Not too bad there. Only thing that bothers me, right? Shop's not that liquid. The open interest you can see is pretty much nothing there. Don't see any open interest that's reasonable until the 640s and 50s. So we're gonna look. This one's questionable, right? Bouncing around. So again, with shop would be a maybe. Okay. Much better probabilities on some other plays here as well. Well, Yelp. Yelp was possible strangle slash vertical slash long. So we'll just kind of look. Okay, Yelp would definitely be a naked play. And it would have to almost go to the 30 delta. So I don't really like going that high up when I'm naked. Let's see if we can't skew this a little bit long. Gosh, no open interest again. Yelp's not that liquid. Yeah, baby. It's not Logan's birthday, but I'm making a recording. Talk to mommy. Okay. All right. So Yelp, I'm going to take off my list here, right? Yelp's just not going to work. All right. So I'm going to take Yelp off. I just don't like, it's only traded 385,000. So Yelp already isn't even that liquid of a stock, let alone the option prices aren't that great. They're pretty spread. 50 by 67 on a $20 stock, not that great. So Yelp completely gone. Space, I mean, I think the big movements are maybe done now unless he comes out with any announcements. So let's just take a look. This would definitely be a strangle because it's a smaller product. So I'm going to take a look here about the 15 delta. Wow, they actually have a skew to the upside a little bit. And we'll look here. So that's not too bad. Wow, it is a cheapie. $300 to put on. You actually get decent credit. I don't know if I like the 12s, though. I might want to actually go down a little bit more. That's actually not too bad. Okay. 74% probability in 86 P50. That is really good as well. And you can get over $1 in credit and it's only going to cost $300 to put in. So that's not bad. So we're looking like we might actually see a couple to put on here. So we got 3 for sure so far. And let's see, XLK. What was I looking at with XLK? Let's just pull that chart back up. Glenn, yeah, let me show you why I don't consider this because it's a smaller product. It's harder to get the right amount of credit. You want to try to get at least 1/3 the width on an iron condor. Now, since this is a $15 stock, you would have to move it up a little bit and probably only be able to do 3 wide here. 30, 60, 90. There you go, right there, right? That is 99 is going to be exactly 1/3 the width, 30 on $3 wide, right? So you can do that. You're going to bring it in a little bit. You can see the probabilities come down substantially, at least on the pop. Your P50 isn't that bad, sitting at 70. And then obviously, you're only going to put $200 up, which isn't bad. You're risking 2 to make 1. That's not too bad. So you could definitely do that. In this case, this one actually shows a reasonable way to do it. But you'd have to be comfortable going that close to the money. All right. So we'll look at that here again in a little bit. Now, what was I say? XLK, we're almost done. It looks like the last one. So XLK, it was the technology sector. They're going crazy right now. So even though it's above the 8 EMA, I actually don't have a problem. So let me just check. $1,000 in buying power, $1.27. I would like much better credit for that amount. So we'll check the 30 delta, $1. So for me, XLK is not very good play to put on unless you were to maybe sell and get a decent, I don't want to put $1,200 up for only $1.60. If I was going to put that much up, I want to get $2 or $3. So XLK is gone. All right, now it's the decision time, you guys. Tyson, Beyond, Space, and then maybe Spot or Shop. So let's take off off. XBI was a maybe. Tyson is definitely. XLU is gone. It's for graduation, baby, because you graduated kindergarten. Yeah, you, Layton, and Logan. Okay, don't touch it though. Wait for mommy. Okay. XOM, we crossed. That was a maybe. Shop space, Yelp is gone. XOK is gone. All right. So here we go. The best one I actually think was Tyson, to be honest. 73.89, skewing that a little bit. Spot would be more of a vertical spread, guys. That's not too bad. I'll put both on, right? I'll do a naked play and I'll do a defined risk, just so there's an option for both the, anyone who wants to go ahead and put a trade on, but not go naked on something. Okay. So Spotify, we're sitting with a 62.72. Okay. I'm just looking at odds now, guys. I high probability trader, right? So I'm looking at the best probable outcome here between the ones that we have. So Spot 62.72. XBI was a maybe. Defined risk $1.30. 66.77. It actually has better odds than Spot. That's funny. Tyson, right? This is a 73.88. So that's the best one yet. Beyond has a 62.75. So that's not too bad for an Iron Condor. Bless you. And then see XOM. That was a 71.89. That's also really good odds. What did I say? 71.89. Man, that's almost better. That's just as good as Tyson right now. And then it looks like Shop was a 65.76, but that one's gonna be hard to get in. Okay. Space 74.84. Man, all these naked plays I actually have. This is the reason, guys. Like, if you've noticed, all the naked plays, Space, Tyson, and XOM, their probabilities are significantly higher than the defined risk trades, and that's just because it's a naked play. They're going to move better. You don't have that the hedge of the long option behind it to kind of hold you back. So they're going to have the much better odds. The non-naked ones, Julio, is going to be Shop and Spot and Beyond. Okay. So we'll pick one of those three, and then we'll pick one of the other three. So let's see. Let me just pull up the chart. I'm going to do the naked one first. So let me just pull up the charts and double check and see Space. So now, guys, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put my lines on, or at least kind of just look. So Space right now, I'm looking at the 11s and the 22s, right? So I'll just come in here, and it's all about visual. I want to see what it looks like, right? Okay, so that's perfect, right? It's been in that range for a really long time. So I like those odds. I like the credit. I like it. So this one to me, pretty good. Probably going to be Space as one. Now Tyson is the other naked play. Oops, got to spell that right. So Tyson, this one, we are slowly been trending up. So I want to skew it a little bit long if that was the case. And I have the 55.72s already. Actually, jumping it up. So 55 and then skewing this a little bullish, right? Put like that, 72.5 actually. So that's not too bad. That would cover it. I don't mind that. $1.29 here. I'm just looking at credit. What was the other one on Space? Was $1.12. Okay. All right. And then the last one that was going to be naked was XOM. So that one also, let's see, XOM, looking at 42.5 and the 55. So 42.5 here, right? And then the 55 up here. So you can see it's slightly bullish. I'm not sure I actually want to take this one. It's moving a little bit faster and higher. The credit is also a little bit lower in comparison, but the P50 is fantastic. So this one's only $1.05, but we're still going to do maybe on it. All right. So I think you guys, Tyson has the better IV in it. So I'm going to go ahead and do a Tyson Foods Strangle here. Okay. So let's get back over to here. All right. So I'm looking in July, and I'm going to skew this a little bullish because Tyson has been making higher highs or higher, trending up, higher highs, higher lows. So this is a good probability, 73 pop and an 89 P50, right? Slightly long at 4 deltas. Credit I can get is about $1.29, and the buying power is only $629. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one on. I'm going to try to get $1.30 out of this. So I'm going to move it up to $1.30. Wrong account. Let me change the account. All right, here we go. No fill, right? But that's because I'm actually above mid price. So I'm going to let it sit for a second while we go and look for the defined risk trade. If I don't get filled, I'll walk it down and I'll show you what I mean by that. So now guys, we're going to look at the defined risk ones, see which ones look better here. So we have Beyond Meat, right? This Iron Condor, slightly skewed long, which is kind of what I want. We can get about $1.53 in credit. The 61.78. Those are fantastic odds for an Iron Condor, you guys. Holy moly. All right, maybe Beyond Meat. Next one was Shop. This one, very illiquid, and that may be the defining factor here. $1.55. The odds are not too bad, but Beyond Meat is a little bit better. And then Spot. Okay, this one has the best IV out of all of them. We can get exactly 1/3 the width at $1.65. Okay, and let's see, Spot. That's Sprout. Wrong one. There we go, Spot. I like that it's bouncing off. So I'm actually, let's see, Spot or Beyond. Which one do you guys want to do? Iron Condor or a vertical? Beyond, it would be almost dead center here. So both. We're not doing both. Beyond 61.77, 62.72. So they're right around the same. So let's go ahead and do, I like the credit here. We're going to go ahead and do a slightly bullish Iron Condor. So looking at Beyond here, okay, I'm going to go ahead and want to sell the 110 and the 175s, puts to calls, and then buy the 105 behind it and buy the 180 behind that. Right now it's about $1.53 mid price. So I'm just going to go ahead and set that off. No instant fill. So we'll let it sit. And you can't see it because let me take the closed off. All right, it's working. All right. So no fill on anything here. So now I'll go ahead and kind of work them down a little bit. We'll start with Tyson. Remember Tyson, I'm looking at selling the 55 puts and the 72.5 calls. So I'm going to go ahead and come down a little bit here. Just for purposes of this video, I want to get filled right away. So still no fill. We'll go down and see. Nothing. All right, I'm going to let it sit while we try to get filled on Beyond. Beyond is bouncing. The strikes for Beyond, Julio, it's going to be pretty much 105, 110, 175, 180. Okay. Sell the ones closer to the money, which is the 110s and the 175s. All right. Beyond, I'm going to just see if we get price improved here. No fill. All right. So still nothing yet. I don't want to give up too much here on Beyond. Well, we're just going to try again. I'll go down one. Okay, no fill on Tyson either. It's really wide on the 55s. So I may have to give up a little bit to get in these. Man, I'm going to pause this recording, you guys. I was going to say I was going to pause it until it gets filled, but I wanted the fill to actually happen live. So, dang. All right, let's try this again. 1 cent doesn't, Julio. So Tyson, I'm not really worried too much about it, but the Beyond Meat is giving up a little bit more than I want. Man, this thing is not trading at mid price, is it? Jeez. I keep changing the mid price every time. Let's see. There we go. Okay, price improved. I walked it down to $1.22 and I got filled back at $1.23. So let me go ahead and post that. It's going to be immediately negative because mid price, guys, is at 127. So in what is this? Tyson Foods short strangle, 717 expiration, sell to open 55 puts and sell to open 72.5 calls. Credit of, I got $1.22, and I'm looking for, as usual, guys, 40 to 50% of max profit here. And then this play gives a nice 72% pop and a 88% P50, guys. That's fantastic. Okay. Let me just do. Okay. All right. Now let's get into Beyond. To infinity and beyond. All right. So that one's done. Beyond Meat. All right. That's bouncing around a little bit. Let's try 150. And there it is right there. $1.50 at Beyond. Okay. So that's it, you guys. That is how I search for trades. That's how I get them. Looking for the IV, looking for the probabilities, looking for decent credit versus the buying power if it's a naked play. All right. So done. I'm filled. Got $1.50 here. And again, on Beyond, I'm looking for another 40 to 50% of its max profit. And then good to go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording, you guys. And if you got any questions, just go ahead and post them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Give me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button and you all have a great rest of your day.